Hey y'all, so I got a download. If you're here, it's probably because it's for you. But let's just make sure, or at least see if it is. You might have been seeing a lot of eights, ones, threes, fives, particularly 1155, 1133 type of energy. If you're seeing those numbers a lot, this could be for you. If you're dealing with, or if you are, a Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, or Leo, this could be for you. Or it's about a person that's that sign that you're dealing with. Either way it goes, someone is going to be approaching a situation as if they have grown and as if they have, you know, evolved and just learned their lesson, right? And that's not quite the case. It's more of a facade. It's fake. They're just doing it because they feel forced to do so. And it's not truly from a place of sincere growth. And so it's very superficial, and it's only being done to satisfy the status quo and to satisfy other people's needs in regards to a particular situation. It could be a person saying, "Hey, you look really bad, in this situation. You should go and apologize to, save face," instead of truly feeling it from the heart. Like, no matter how I look to the outside world, I am truly sorry for what I did, and I apologize sincerely and genuinely. It's not that. They are really coming at this situation as in it's very calculated, very strategic, not to be trusted. And it's not to say you can't accept their apology. You can accept it, but it doesn't mean that you should continue to deal with this person in the same degree that you have been dealing with them in the past. This is your sign, your confirmation that when this person comes to you with that fake shit, just let them have their act, let them have their scene, and then cut them out your life. And some people, you can't cut them 100% out. They're still going to be involved in some type of way within your life. It just means you cut or create a boundary around yourself to say, look, you cannot cross this boundary. Yes, you have to be around me and we have to exist with each other, but there will be certain expectations and standards in place, and you cannot, cross those boundaries. But that's up to you and how you want to deal with it. That's just my advice with the situation. Either way it goes, they're very fake. And no matter what, they're going to learn their lesson. And it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be extremely tough upon them because of the fact that they don't want to learn the lesson. They want to avoid it. It is what it is. Karma's going to have her way. Someone has been crying on the inside. They have been holding up a good face to the world, to the outside world, but they are feeling like crap on the inside. They are literally crying and internally in disarray. But to you, to the outside world, to everybody else, it could be you. You're putting up a good front, but the feelings, the emotions, being an emotional wreck is still there, being stuck in the mind and creating this false reality or imprisoning yourself within negative thoughts is happening. And another person or you could be feeling like you're stuck in the thoughts about moving away from a particular situation. It could have been you're recently divorced, or just got out of a relationship, or just got out of a job, or anything. It's a situation that you are moving away from, and it's difficult. It wasn't easy, and it required a lot of strength from you to do so, but you did it. Or you are moving into that energy where you will be taking action and doing this. The final judgment has been called, and the scales have been weighed. And so in order to create balance, this judgment call had to be made. And so it's creating a lot of strife within people's worlds. It's creating a lot of people are just looking real disheveled, like really just out of whack. They're usually very orderly. Everything's in place. They're very neat and just they're always put together. And because of this judgment playing out and karma having her way, now they're just looking totally out of whack. They're looking very disheveled. You may be a very accomplished person, very intelligent. You don't mind being to yourself or being alone, or you just don't mind being alone in a sense where you're not following the crowd or a part of a group or the in group. You don't care about those types of things, and the people around you do, and they have probably made a big deal about it or made you feel like you're wrong for being the way that you are. You could work in the legal system or the judicial system, education, or the tech field or anything like that. But, if it's you or someone around you is really contemplating family, a new career, a new path, possibly starting your own business or anything like that, that might be like really on the brain at this moment. And so, the pre-pool that I have for you guys, which is causing me to have these conclusions and what I'm reading from it, is the Nine of Wands, Judgment 20, and then the Justice 11. So yeah, you might be seeing those ones a lot. You also might be seeing two as well. You also got Shiva, Karma Release. And it says, the end of a cycle, debts are paid, choose your destiny. So it's really saying that not just for you, but the people around you, this is the end of a cycle. A lot of parts are being moved around or have been moved around so that you can start your new cycle. And it's really up to you how you're going to reach your destiny. That's all up to you. That's free will. But your destiny, your fate has already been decided upon. It's just a matter of how you're going to choose to get there. So this particular part of your journey is over. It's ending. It's done. It's time for you to release it, to forgive the people who need to be forgiven. Does not mean you need to keep them in your life. It just means that you are releasing any type of weight that situation or person has put upon you. It could be regret. It could be guilt. It could be sadness. It could be anger, a lot of frustration, whatever it is that the energy has put on you. By forgiving the situation, by forgiving the people who played a part in the situation, you are releasing that burden and you're releasing that energy. Karma release. It's also, as some of y'all might be traveling to Europe or particularly like France or something like that. You are gifted. It's time to shine. It's time to reveal your gifts to the world and to really tap into your gifts. So wherever you were at, it needed to end and stop. There were lessons there. Okay. It wasn't like you were put in that situation just for nothing. You were meant to learn something. If the cycle is ending and you are leveling up or you are moving on to the next phase, it means you learned the lesson. So congratulations. Make sure that you hype yourself up real quick. You deserve it because it was a lot. It was a tough cycle. Okay. So, spend some energy congratulating yourself and just being in a good energy and just being thankful for everything that you have went through to get you to where you are at right now. And so it's time to tap into your gifts. You have gifts. You already know what those gifts are. They've been with you since the day you were born. Okay. It's time to tap into those gifts and to explore them and to reveal them to the world. Like literally divine emergence. right? You are a divine one and it's time to be seen. Let the world know your gifts, okay? There's also a lot of abundance that will come to you into your life once you tap into your gifts and once you start doing those things. It's not always, spiritual gifts. Everybody always concentrates on that. Some gifts are not necessarily spiritual, but they were given to you by the divine to do a work that does correlate with spiritual realms. So let's say you're a writer. There's scripts that need to be written, and so that we can see a visual movie of whatever it is divine wants us to see. Don't we get messages from movies? Don't we get messages from music? Don't we get messages from the architect when we're going down the street and we see, a certain building and it looks a certain way? Like, we get messages from everything, right? So everybody has a purpose. They don't have to be a diviner or a tarot reader or a psychic or anything like that to be of spiritual purpose. Okay. So you building that building has a significance. We will never know until you do it. You creating that song has a significance. You might inspire someone to do something like make it to Mars quicker than we expected. You just don't know. Okay. So get into your gifts, tap into your gifts. There's abundance there, and it's not just material abundance. It's not just money and wealth like that, but it's spiritual wealth. It's happiness and bliss that you just will never understand unless you experience it, right? It's peace that goes above understanding. It's so much more than just material things. So step into your gifts, tap into your gifts, show the world your gifts, even if you think no one's watching. Everyone's watching, trust me. Even if it's not today, it might be 10 years from now, but it needs to be done today, because 10 years from now, you might not be here, but your work will live on, right? Yeah. So let's just verify real quick the the signs. This could be your big four. Your big four is your sun, moon, rising, and north node. So if I call out a sign and it is one of your big four, just know this message was for you and that it's time to release everything that needs to be released. That cycle has ended, and it's time to release the pain, to release the hurt, to release all that, to save and salvage your energy. All right. Get prepared for the big things that are coming into your world and coming into your life. So with that being said, let's see what some of the first card that popped out was dream bigger. Dream bigger. Okay. You might need to make some adjustments to get into the flow of things. Cancer. If you are a Cancer, sun, moon, rising, or north node, this message was definitely for you, because I believe I called out Cancer in the beginning. You might have been seeing a lot of 9. Scorpio and Sagittarius is coming in with that 9 energy. 9 being with endings, which is also correlated to death, which is correlated to the 8th house of Scorpio, and 9 being the 9th house, which So Libra, if you are Libra, sun, moon, rising, or north node. Sagittarius, that's double Sagittarius because I have both my Saggy cards. Okay, so Sagittarius, Cancer, Libra, this is for you. If you're a Capricorn, this also might be for you. And Aries, this could be for you, or those might be the people who are dealing with in that situation. Anything else, anyone else? I'm still feeling that Leo, but Leo has not popped out yet, so I'm not going to say it. But so far, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius. All right, that's it, because say less. Those are the ones who this reading is for. Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer. That is for you, sun, moon, rising, or north node. Just remember that you are wise, you are intelligent. Everything that you are going through, all the lessons that you are learning right now are meant for your good, and it's meant to help you in the next cycle that you are going into, is to create the balance that you need in your life in order to move forward and use your gifts to shine, right? It's a karmic justice, okay? Karmic justice. So this is not just from this lifetime. This could be from lifetimes of the past, and that, these people and you played a part in those things that were happening in the past. Could have been some disrespect in regards to sexuality, in the situation in which, people weren't okay with your sexuality, or you might have treated other people a certain way according to their sexuality. Judgment is being had. Um, Judgment is being had upon these people, because we have no right to judge people for those things. And also, if there was a love spell that was done, if you've lied, or if somebody has lied to you, their health is going to be real bad. They're also going to be coming in to tell you something and to let you know something. Just remember, if they lied before, they'll lie again. Okay? If they lied before, they'll lie again, especially if they did not come and apologize and say, hey, I lied. I'm taking accountability for my lie. I apologize. I will not lie anymore to you from here on forth. If that didn't happen, I mean, you still take that with a grain of salt. You have to see people's actions moving forward to really know if they truly are apologetic for what they did, because your actions speak louder than your words. But if you can't even do that, I can't trust you. Period. Anything else, Father in heaven, that these beautiful people need to know? And then I'm going to let y'all go. Anything else? Yeah. Like I said before, this person is emotionally unstable. Emotionally unstable. Like I said before, they're crying on the inside. They're holding up, making it look good to everybody else on the outside, but they are a wreck in the inside. Emotionally unstable. At home crying. They're literally at home, snotty nose, ugly crying, because they know that judgment is on them. Judgment is on them. And it's not just about judgment in the sense that, the courts or the law is going to step in. The spiritual courts are the ones we should be the most fearful of. Because once judgment is had there's no stopping it from being met out in the physical realm. Lust spell again. Someone did a love spell and they should not have. And this is personal. This is me personally. I'm not big on love spells. My whole thing is, if that person don't want to be with you from their own free will, let it be. What you doing? You're forcing something with these love spells. You don't want nobody who don't want you. Go watch Practical Magic. I forgot all the actresses who are in there. How dare I? Because all of them are amazing and I love them all. Sandra Bullock. There we go. I cannot forget her. I love her. Practical Magic. Watch it. Like in the first 30 minutes or whatever, the grandma, aunties, whoever, put a magic spell, love spell, because they had good intentions. So it don't matter if you have good intentions or bad intentions. Don't mess with somebody's free will. So they did it, and go watch the movie because, it sucked. What happened wasn't cool. They hurt people. Don't do love spells. I don't care how much they're popular or how people advertise this shit. Don't do it. I don't do love spells. I don't care how much you offer me. You could offer me $10 billion and I'll be like, good luck. Go find somebody else dumb enough to do it. Stop it. And if you see somebody trying to do it or somebody asking you about it, just tell them don't do it. Don't do it. It's the second time it popped out. Somebody really did a love spell, and then courthouse on the bottom. Somebody really did a love spell, and it's backfiring. It's backfiring big time. Wow. Wow. And it might have been somebody at work. Yeah, you're going to get a message real soon. You're going to get a message coming in real soon. Okay. It might be a message from spirit. For some of you, it might be a message from spirit, a sign to let you know that judgment has been, it's done. Judgment has already been called, but the actual action of, the gavel going down type of energy, you're going to get that message, and it's going to come in real soon to let you know. Oh, expect it, baby. Expect it. You're going to get it, and it's going to come in real soon. It's going to help you move forward and move on, because somebody was doing some dumb, okay, when it comes to love spells and messing with your love life, messing with your soulmate, creating false documents and lying about something. You know what? Why do we gonna leave it right there? I love y'all. I love y'all. Expect that message soon. And remember what I said in the beginning. When they come with you with that false phony, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, let them have they act. Let them have they scene, and then make sure you cut it. I love y'all. See y'all on the next one. Bye.